in the end, making a penny on some of this stuff just wasn't enough to build, it wasn't sustainable.
Yeah.
So the MCNs really did not provide the value that they said they were going to do. They brought on too many people and could not talk to all of them. And there just wasn't enough money to go around. It wasn't a big pie.
Right.
We didn't end up in 2012, 2013, 2014 taking all the money out of television and bringing it to YouTube. So it just didn't develop to the point where there was enough revenue to make it a sustainable business. And that's why you saw everybody sell with these promises and unicorns and rainbows. And that's kind of why we are where we are now.
Right. I would say one of the biggest problems was that it wasn't just that the creators weren't happy, the brands also weren't happy.
Right.
When they would work directly with an MCN, there were problems with the contract. They were always conflicted of who do I side with, the brand or the influencers that I represent. And so my company, which was a very boutique, influencer agency helping brands get ROI working with influencers, we were growing 100% a year. And a lot of those leads came in because the brand wanted to be represented and be taken care of. The problem was that they got so many creators where they couldn't bring them all business or fulfill their promises. And I remember it was like Machinima and also Maker, like we were working with all their talent directly. And it got to the point where with a lot of these MCNs, the talent would go to them and say, okay, we want to work with these people, these people, and these people in this company directly because they're bringing us more revenue than you are.
And the other thing that happened is we saw talent agents and managers start to bring these people on. And it turns out that at least the models that I've seen that end up being sustainable, and this is something we never wanted to do. I never wanted to do talent agent. I never wanted to be a manager. I always just wanted to help these folks just build great content and get revenue. But and I remember having a conversation with the guys at Collective Digital Studios, turned into Studio 71, and they were moving in that direction. I was like, no, I don't want to do that. That's awful. I would never do that. And I looked at that as being a strategic mistake. It turns out it was actually the strategic right thing to do.
Right.
And so the ones that have been successful are the ones that have turned into full service agents and or managers, which basically puts them back into the agency and managing game again.
Well, that's what's interesting is the old school business models have been the ones that have prevailed.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You have a brand agency.
You just got to have a newer spin on it, right?
Yeah, you have a tech brand agency like mine, and then you have a talent management group, and that ended up being like the yin and yang of the industry that ended up being able to scale and make money.